You'll notice on this particular special, I, uh, I tell a story about phone sex, and I, I, the thing is I don't know if you can tell, I had never done that bit before that night. I had tried. Yeah, I remember when I had my first apartment, and my first apartment by myself, like single, got like nobody else lived there. So of course, bachelor pad. First thing I called phone sex. We were so creeped out by that. Like it wasn't fucking yesterday. All right, I mean. It was a lot of years before, like I still had dial up at that point, and it was kind of one of those things that it kind of sat on a back burner. It was a story that happened. I literally did, just like I said, first time I got my own phone bill, I was like, I'm calling phone sex. For the first few times I called it, like literally just I could just jack off to the options, the sexy voice that they have, say enter your credit card number. Like I was like, man, she's hot, and I mean, I couldn't get past that for the first for a while. And they get on there, they're like, press 1 for a buxom blonde, press 2 for a hot brunette, press 3 to join a party line, and you can join or just listen in. I'm like, all right, I can press 3 and be a fucking weirdo. And I'm looking at 3 like, it's a big line to cross, isn't it? Finally, like the first time I did get on there, like I just realized, like, oh fuck, I gotta talk too. And I don't want to. So I just hung up. And so that really did happen, where it was like I was given the option of just listen or participate. Whatever you want to do, man. I didn't realize, like, I'm like, oh, I gotta talk too. I can't do that shit. Like, if I could do that, there'd be a real girl here. It's hard to talk about and like, like, and make people go, not kind of go, ew, what a weirdo. But, I always wanted to talk about it. And then I had that whole bit about what happened between my wife and I with my inability to dirty talk. Well, she put me on the spot one night though. We're having sex. She said, "Come on, talk dirty. It'll be fun." I'm like, "Shut up." Like, it won't be fun. It'll be weird. Because nothing I say is going to sound cool. Some guys can say shit and sound cool. Like, you watch porn. Those guys say shit I'm not going to say. Like, I can't imagine having that much confidence during sex. Oh, I'm going to come. Give me your forehead. As a comedian, when I have a moment of silence, anything that's awkward, a moment, something like that, I'm used to breaking it up with humor. And I can't resist it. It's like an affliction. And she and I were in that moment, and that thought crossed my mind, and there was no way I could not say that joke. And I was willing to sacrifice sex that night to say that line. Then there was like a really long pause after that. To the point where I look over, even the puggle's like, I don't know what you said, but you just fucked up. Where the fuck were you at on that one? You didn't have any suggestions. If I seem at all clumsy with that bit, first of all, it's because I'm talking about phone sex, calling phone sex in front of strangers. But I had never done it before that night. That bit is actually, that was on the fly with cameras rolling and a lot of people paying money to produce it. So on their dime, I was trying out new bits.